Hey, what's going on, guys? Richie Figs here, back with another video. This one brand new, at least for me. We're going to do a figure review. Don't know how well it's going to go, but we're going to try the best we can. And why not do the figure that no one can seem to find, but he is out there. He's been circulating, but man, this one, guys, is tough. Like, this ain't Chun-Li. Chun-Li, it seemed like, was really easy to find. I don't know if it's because she wasn't very high desired, or if there just was a lot more of her. But I can tell you that this does come in a case of two, as far as there are two Kens and a Fei Long. So it's technically a case of three, but as far as how many Kens come in a case, is only two. June had said that they're going to try and get more distribution and as far as higher quantities when they do these cases. But as of right now, that's what it is. So it's tough to find this one. And I haven't even seen one ever sitting on shelves. I had to get a Target employee to go in the back and find it. And I took the two that were there. I know, selfish me. There will be more, I'm sure. But I'm an in-box and out-of-box collector. So I had to get one for the box, one out-of-box. I know, selfish. What am I doing? But yeah, this guy is very, very nice. The box there's nothing new about the box. As you can see, it's same old packaging. We got the nice picture of Ken right there. We get the two head sculpts, as far as one being the grinning face, the other being a, kind of a snarling, gritting face, just like the Ryu, an extra set of hands, and the fireball. For this bottom packaging here, a couple things I want to point out. One, UPC, if that helps you in any way whatsoever, please indulge, take it. I can also put the DPCI and how Target employees look up the package in the description below if that helps anybody. Also, one other thing I wanted to point out, that we are here to help customer service. Guys, there are obviously going to be QC issues with these figures as they're massively produced, and you might get a bad one. They have no problem, that little 1-800 number, they have no problem replacing them. In fact, I know many people that have gotten their head sculpts replaced, hands, you name it, they'll help you out. Like, they're not bad customer service. They're actually phenomenal. So if you ever get bad QC on any of these, give them a call. They'll get you something shipped out. They will. So it's really cool. They're just all-stars all the way around, from their figures to their customer service. How long it'll last? Hopefully forever, but take advantage of it while it's here. So this is the look of the box. Everything looks good here. It's time to check out the figure. All right, and here we go. We got Ken Masters out of the package immediately. He is exactly like Ryu, but there are some differences here. We'll talk about those. As far as the body sculpt itself, it looks the exact same. But we do have some different accessories as far as an orange fireball. Still the same sculpts. As you can see, the hands are in there. Very, very cool there. I'm not going to pull out the stand or put it on the stand. You already know how that works if you have the Ryu. And then you do get some additional hands here. Fisted hands are what he traditionally comes on with. And then also his second head sculpt there, as you can see, just kind of like the gritting smiley face, but we do already have this on. So taking a look, also this is very cool for diorama poses. As you can see, if you get that, in the right dimensions, you can make it look like he's actually in the game. So that's very cool that they include that. Just one more silver, gold star, not silver, we'll give gold for this. But as you can see here, very same dimensions, head goes up and down, got some head tilt there. His head is actually, you see here, it's a soft plastic, so it actually gets out of the way pretty well there, as he can look up quite a bit, but the hair does want to force it down a little bit, but I don't know. As you can see here, does have the double jointed elbows. The swivel on the bicep here is very, very, not loose, but very movable. I don't want to say loose, because that loose would mean like it moves, like if I jiggle it, like it would just be floating, but it's very, very close to loose that you can get there. But do have the double jointed elbows, which you might need it. Some of these you need to heat up, others you don't. As you can see, it can get there, full bicep flex if you'd like. Does have a hinge at the wrist, and this gi does come off. I'm sure you guys know, man, they really need to choose a different color for the pegs, if you ask me. So that looks like something else if you weren't paying attention, and it's awfully close to the region in which people could make a mistake. But as you can see, this can come off if you'd want it to. I'm not going to take it off just because it's probably a pretty big hassle to put. Actually, I know it's a hassle to put back on as far as the time that we have here with each other to get it back on. So it does go back on. As far as the belt going back on, we can give it a little demonstration of how that goes. Put it back over here. Go ahead and post it on the knob. Very curious while we're talking here, while I'm putting the belt back on what kind of player 2s. I know we already talked about the Evil Ryu that's coming out, or the Evil Ryu, the Violent Ken that's coming out. So very curious. There's so many player 2 colors of this guy. That I'm very curious to see which other ones we get. We already know about Violent Ken that's coming out, but as you can see, leg goes up that far. And then you do have double jointed knees. And then some thigh swivel there. Very nice thigh swivel there. As you can see, same texture here as the Ryu. Very nice. As you can see there, great texture on the gi. One thing that's different about the gi, if you look at Ryu, his is more shredded and has like battle damage along the sleeves. Ken does not. So I feel like a lot of reviewers miss that the gi is a little bit different. It's just a clean gi, not a tattered gi, if you will. But head comes off fairly easy. Not on that one. God, it was easy on the smiling one, as you can just put this one back on. That one goes on easy. The other one was a little bit of a bitch to take off, but you know, to each their own. I think they're both pretty cool. Like, you get him in the right look like that, like he's like got that evil smirk. Very, very cool. And then you can actually get some pretty cool poses. I think, okay, let's get to the right spot here. If we do this, you can get him in like a very nice, like cocked back, looking down with a nice, like getting ready for a Hadouken, maybe. Or I don't know if his is Hadouken or whatever he's going to do. But as you can see here, if we get something pulled up, we can just really get it cocked back there and then get him in that right pose where he could be getting ready for something pretty cool as far as the fireball is concerned. But yeah, so that is going to be Ken Masters. Let me know what your thoughts are on this figure. Obviously, not much of a difference here as far as the color, the head sculpt, and pretty much just the flame effect is going to be a different color in the head sculptures. But that is going to be Ken Masters. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. How has been your luck finding him? It's been pretty tough just to find. I found him at one target. I've been to multiple targets since then, just trying to find others, and I just want to see another one. I'm not trying to buy another one. I just want to see another one, and yeah, just has not been there yet. So I don't know if production's just been slow, or these things fly off the shelves as soon as they hit the shelves. My bet is on, well, really could be either, but yeah, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Let me know how I did on this first review, how I can improve, and yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. I have them all, so if there's any others you want me to do a review on, by all means. I have Evil Ryu, Fei Long, Chun-Li. I have them all, so if there's any others you want to see that you feel like there's not enough reviews out there on, but there are a lot. So yeah, other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Richie Figs. Later.